Hello, beautiful world. And yes, I do really truly believe the world is beautiful. Last last week on our Black Card Hangout, Tony gave us a list of things to increase our vibration and the frequency we put out. We just emanate. And I printed that off and I took that list very seriously. So I've been a busy girl. And I have taken a Reno out on a few of these things with me. So let's go down what we did this week and how it made us feel. So I drive by a Harley Davidson shop every day, so I could very easily just go into a Harley shop, sit on a Harley. Okay, me and motorcycles, we don't get along. So I prefer not to go sit on a motorcycle. So we decided, heck, let's go try on some expensive dresses. And so we went to the mall after work. And, by this time, I see the hangout was last Sunday. And I think this is like Wednesday. And I'm like, dang, I gotta get some of this done. I've been doing other things and stuff, but you just got to do it. You just have to do it. No matter how tired you are, whatever, you have to just go do it. So we just did it. And it was incredible. I mean, going through there and trying the dresses on, having fun, and it was amazing how it just energized us and lifted us up, just looking at ourselves in the mirror. And I mean, it was great. I mean, I still feel really good from it. So, and then Friday I had an appointment in Portland for physical therapy. And so I had some extra time, and I thought, well, I'm going to go hit one of the art galleries. And who knew? I mean, Portland is just a hot pocket for beautiful art galleries. So, walk into this art gallery, and, I wasn't expecting the prices that I saw, but I mean, there was these fabulous pieces. I mean, 15,000, 22,000. And when I first walked in there, I I really had this feeling of, whoa. I was not really a bad feeling, but kind of a, this doesn't feel right, kind of an off feeling. And then as I kind of just started walking around and kind of really getting into the art and getting close to it and just really looking at it, I mean, it just kind of felt like it became a part of me, so, and I really enjoyed going into each room. They had these separate rooms set up, and my favorite room was the glass room. Oh my God, those glass balls are just fabulous. And really, if I had $15,000 on me to buy those glass balls, I would most definitely put the money down and buy those glass balls because they were awesome. I mean, they were very awesome. So, and then I followed that up with a trip to Portland's Benson Hotel, which is one of the nicest hotels in Portland, and went in their lounge and had a drink and something to eat and just sat there and kind of absorbed the room and had a really nice server. He was fantastic. So I mean, and then I was going to go to the car dealership yesterday, but I got sucked into Dove Barron's book, and really needed a day down, just to, and that was a good thing, to sit there and get absorbed in his book. And then today I woke up and I had 4 houses set up for a tour. And we get to the first one, and I have to wait for my friend to get there. She's a real estate agent. I hadn't seen her in a while, and it was just so awesome that she set all this up for me. I just told her that I was doing this millionaire mentoring, success mindset thing, and she's all excited to help me out. I had 2 homes that I had found that I really wanted to go tour. She called them, tried to get us in, and they just flat out said that you had to be qualified as a buyer before they'd let you in. I was like, man. But anyway, so we found something else. But anyways, so I'm sitting out there waiting for her to get there. Reno and I are, and we have the baby in tow with us. And I mean, we were just sitting there absorbing the neighborhood. It was just phenomenal. I'm watching this guy comes out. Well, first these boys come out, and they're probably about ranging from, oh, I don't know, maybe 11 to 4. There's 3 of them, 3 boys. They come out into the front yard and start throwing the ball. Now we're sitting in this really expensive neighborhood, just on the side of the road. Just parked in a car in front of this house. So these kids come out and they start playing. Next thing I know, this cutest little girl comes out. She's probably maybe about 3 years old, and she's pulling her little car out of the garage, and they got like a 4-car garage there. They start pulling these toys out into the front yard. Next thing I know, Dad comes out, and of course he's scoping us out. Who are these people sitting in this car while my kids are out here playing, right? But it was really cool to watch the interaction, the family dynamics going on there. It was amazing. And, and then there was a guy walking all the dogs, and he's got the 4 dogs on a leash. It was pretty cool. So anyways, then Tracy shows up, and we go up there, and we go walking in the house and talk to the other agent, and the energy just walking through the door. I mean, it was just an instant lift. I mean, it was fantastic. It was phenomenal. And it was totally different than walking into the museum or the gallery. I can see how each thing has increased the energy vibration that that I felt inside. I've felt it go up, constantly going up in frequency there, and just walking through that house was wow. I mean, it was nice. I mean, whoever lived in that house just had some incredible, positive energy in there. You could just feel it off the walls. So, we spent a lot of time there in that house, and then talking with my friend, who I hadn't seen in a while, and was really, really awesome. And she said some things to me that just made me realize, how much I affect the people around me and in my life. And I didn't even really realize it till she said something to me, and she hadn't seen me in a couple of years, so anyways, Reno and I hopped in the car and went on to the next house, and it was an older house, about the same price. It was in the same price range, about 100,000 less, but the energy level walking into the doorway, I mean, it was different. That house was different. It was the house. we started walking through the house. It was beautiful woodwork, beautiful wooden floor, beautiful kitchen, beautiful fireplace. I mean, everything about it was beautiful. You get upstairs to these rooms, and it's just this energy in the walls that it just didn't feel good. I mean, it didn't feel good at all. So the price of the house didn't matter. It was the house. I mean, whoever lived in that house before, um, there just was not some good energy there. So, anyways, ran out. Well, we went and zipped over to the third house, and these houses were only open. I only had like 4 hour time slot, 3 hour time slot, and we get over to the other house, and they got the gate locked because it's a gated community, and we can't get in. I mean, my God, so anyways, so we turned around and figured, well, we hit two, we'll just go back out next Sunday and hit some more, and plan on continuing to do that, because you know what, it's I can see what it's doing, and I can feel what it's doing. I can feel what it's doing for me, and I can feel what it's doing for Areno. I can see it. I can feel it. So it's something you should really consider doing. I mean, these guys aren't telling you to do this stuff just to bullshit you and to give you something to do. I mean, they obviously know what they're talking about, and that's why they're telling you to do these things. So, we all have dreams. I mean, think about it. When you were a child, what did you dream about? What did you want to be? What did you want to be when you grew up? Hmm? Did you want to be an astronaut? Did you want to be, a ballerina? What did you want to be? I mean, every child has dreams. I mean, they dream, and we lose that as we go through life, and some of us just make such bad choices that everything gets clouded. Well, you can get it all back. I mean, you can dream again. You can reach for those stars. You can do it. Don't doubt yourself. Just step off the cliff. I know it is so frightening. It is so frightening to think about going into the unknown. It is scary, but you can do it. Anybody can do it. All you have to do is just tell yourself, I'm gonna do it. I choose to do it. And by not choosing to do it, you're still making a choice. Choosing to not make a choice is still making a choice. So what do you want out of your life? Really sit down and write down, what do you want out of your life? First thing you gotta do, man, is are you happy? Are you happy where you're at? I mean, really seriously ask yourself that. Are you happy? Do you want more out of life? Or are you just content? Are you content with being content? I mean, do you want to help people? If you do, how are you going to help them? In what way are you going to help them? So, I mean, you just got to start asking yourself questions. And then you have to start in a direction. Any direction. Just go. Take some action. Any kind of action is better than no action. You can do all you want. You can sit down, talk about it all you want, but, talk's cheap, man. Walk the talk. Get out, go do some things, go mingle with some people, Just go do it. You can do it. Anybody can do it. And you want to know what? You know, the people around you that are closest to you, your family and your really close friends, they're going to be the hardest for you to deal with. You know, so I remember, I don't know, one of my personal development things I was reading, they were talking about, you know, your big dream. Keep it to yourself. Seriously. Your main dream, your master goal, don't tell anybody about it. Protect it like it is gold. You know, always keep it in your vision. You know, take your steps forward. But your master goal, keep it to yourself so nobody can sit there and down your dream. For me, it's just been uphill. You know, I believe I have a huge dream, and I'm just so compelled towards it. And doing this exercise of going out into this vibrational, you know, raising my vibrational frequency has really made that vision clear. And really, before I was like, really? Really? Gosh, that's such a huge dream. Oh my gosh. Really? I'm supposed to do that? Really? I can do that? You know, so I mean, you can detect the doubt in there, right? Because it's so phenomenal that it like scares the crap out of you. And it's like so different from where you're at now that it's like, how can that be? I mean, it's just so different. It's like a total flip, you know, out of nowhere. It's like something out of a storybook. And if your dreams are not scaring you like that, oh boy, baby, you're not dreaming big enough. Start dreaming. You know, write down what you want to do, really. Do it. If I can do this, anybody can do that. Anybody can do it. Really, it's not that hard. I mean, it's as simple as just making a choice, moving forward, finding mentors that you believe in, that that you're willing to follow. You see, and that's a key too. I mean, you can buy all the damn books you want. You can listen to all the audio you want. You can go all the events you want. Will it help? Well, yeah. Yeah, it's going to help. You know, something's better than nothing. Anything's better than watching the TV, watching the news, listening to the radio. I mean, any positive personal development stuff is way better than that. But you have to really want it. You know, if you buy into, you know, a mentor or coach, you really have to listen to them. Take them seriously. I mean, you're buying into them because you don't know what you're doing, right? You don't know what you know. So why would you get involved with them and then not listen to them? Like you're just setting yourself up for more failure. So, and I can totally see where they can get frustrated. I mean, think about it. Flip it around. I mean, it's like it's no different than you as a parent, if you have kids, constantly telling that child, you know, or asking that child, guiding that child in the right direction. They keep, keep doing their own thing, you know. They're just not listening to you, and you just feel that sense of, you know, not making a difference, you know. So, which reminds me, so, you know, I've been doing a lot of personal healing. I have some issues with my spine that I've been working with for years. a lot of trauma to my body. But I had an MRI done recently, and I had to take the results. I get copies of my reports from my own files. So I compared it from 3 years ago, and I have this physical therapist that I see um, every 3 weeks in Portland, and she does this gentle manipulation, and she brings a lot of new techniques back from Germany and stuff. But anyways, she had made a comment, because usually she works on people that have been in car accidents and stuff, and she'll work on them for like 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, set them free, and she never sees them again. And then she's like, oh, that makes her feel like she knows that she's healed them, and that makes her feel better. And with me, she's always like, Mary, I just don't feel like I'm helping you. And I'm like, but you are. Well, I just don't feel like I'm helping you because, I have to see you all the time. I said, well, Iris, don't you like seeing me? Well, yeah, I like seeing you, right? But, you know, I'm in this to heal people, and I don't feel that I'm healing you. So when I got the results of my MRI, and I've healed 3 discs that were herniated, and pushing into the spinal cord. So yeah, and then something else, and she said this is just unheard of. You just don't reverse things like that. Something to do with the narrowing of the canal or something. I don't know, but I've got it all documented. I'm gonna do something on it later. So and she was just like, I mean, the look on her face when I showed her this, I said, here, Iris, I want to show you this because I want to show you that you are making a difference in my life. You are healing me from the inside out. And she just about cried because she's like, patients will tell me that I make them feel better, but I've never actually ever, you just never know, if they're just saying it to be nice. But she goes, you brought me documented evidence, so, and her too. I mean, she's the same thing. She's no different than a mentor or a coach. She gives you instructions, hey, go home, do this stuff at home. They have no control over what you do when you go home. But I can tell you, if you follow instructions, if you do what you are told, if you follow a plan, you can change things. You can change things that, people think are impossible to change. You can change things. You can change your life. You can change your body. I mean, you can change anything you want. It's all right here, and you need people to help you. So, unless you feel you can do it all yourself, I've tried to do it all myself, and it took a lot for me to admit, hey, you know what? I've taken myself as far as I can take myself. I've got to connect with other people that can take me to where I want to go, and that's really what it's all about. I mean, this is a people business. We're here to help each other. We're here to lift each other. We're here to inspire each other, to motivate each other. Really, we're here to love each other. So I don't know if my rambling on is helping anybody, but I sure hope somebody gets something out of it. So, and the other thing that I have really learned that's made a big, huge difference for me in my life is don't take people personally. You have no control over free will. People are going to do what people want to do, and you cannot change people. People change because people want to change, and you can only change yourself. And I know that sounds selfish, and I battled with that. I struggled with that, being someone that always thought of others first, always gave others first and put myself last. I mean, I know that's just ludicrous now. You have to have a sense of selfishness. And I mean, you got to take care of you, because you want to know what? You're with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the rest of your life, from birth to death. Nobody else is. It's all you. So you got to take care of yourself. You really have got to like yourself. You really got to love yourself to hang with yourself so much. You know, but you know what? Hey, once you do, you can have a lot of fun with it. So, there's so much to this. You know, I'm finding that there is so much to changing your life and to moving forward to your dreams. Wow, you want to know what? You can do what you can do. So I highly suggest, you know, that if you have a coach or you have a mentor or you're in any type of therapy or anything that you're doing where, you know, people are giving you instruction, that you take it seriously. You know, take it seriously. Um, do what they ask you to do and see if it's changing your life. If it's not taking you, if you've honestly done everything they've asked you to do and you're not receiving any benefit from it and you feel worse, or you know, then stop, by all means. You know, not everybody's meant to be with everybody, you know, so move on to the next. You know, move on to the next. Keep going until you find something that works for you. You know, just keep going. So, but you learn something out of everything, so take the good out of it, move forward. So with this being said, woot woot, I'm looking forward to the upcoming week, and I got so much planned. Woo-hoo. I'm on forward motion. Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Okay, well, you know, I really appreciate my mentors that I have right now. And I appreciate my past mentors. And I appreciate everybody that's ever been in my life, because I've learned something from every single person in my life. So, with that being said, I know this isn't a 1 hour video, but hey, hope you get something out of it. So, catch you guys later.